Starting out on ACR today. Got the 1656K up here. This is a 6 max bounty on the bottom that I entered later than I normally would have liked to, but it's a very slow structure, and I was right. I was able to enter low, and everybody came in as late entry. So on my table, it's not really a disadvantage. It's not like I got put into an already up table. So, and then the main event of the day is the 15K guaranteed $55 buy-in that we're going to be playing in just about 1 minute. Also have in about an hour the daily deep stack over at ACR that we're going to max late reg, and the 2250 deep stack freeze out. And it's going to be a good day. Also on the waiting list for the only 50 NL, which actually looks really good on ACR, but can't seem to get a seat yet. So we will see. Nothing's really happened yet, neither one of these. Just kind of all standardish. This is going to always get called because of the bounty. I mean, at least it should. What are you thinking about? You open up that crap, but you kind of deserve to lose. But you really have no decision because it's 11 blinds to win 28 plus the bounty. There's that 6. He's just going to re-enter anyway. Can't believe it took him that long. Alright. What is the diamond thing? Alright.
You see Naomi Judd died?
No. Didn't catch that. It's a little bigger. Main event neon. Not a bad flop. Player's taking a really long time. I would usually always bet that because of draws, but in all honesty, don't know how concerned we are. So I'm probably just going to bet the turn. Might win this one. Kind of close. Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and bet the turn for value. We get called by all flush draws. We get raised by flushes. Yeah, I don't know what he was... I thought he was taking so long because he may have had some kind of backdoor draw he wanted to get at, so maybe I could get something. But what are you going to do? There's another 6K going off in about an hour. We'll be playing that probably, depending on how I am in all the tournaments I'm in. I'm still in all of them, I don't need to play it. I already see the writing on the wall here. This will be the player we get most of the chips from. Guess we can put this over here. Nah, leave it there. Ooh, kings. I think we can just call the ace-10. Be a good squeeze spot if we can get it. I definitely think we can call one here. 10's not bad. You should be a little bit concerned about gut shots and two pairs. I guess we're just going to call the kings. Jack on the river is kind of the worst possible card. I'm going to check here. Yeah, the boss we are. But I'm good. I mean, I guess he was worried about it, but bet anyway. I think we're going to underplay these kings. I knew I shouldn't have said it out loud. His bet on the flop was kind of half pot too big. I don't think the ace is my problem here. Yeah, his bet on the flop was... And then this big bet. It's going to sound crazy. I think he's got jacks. I don't think the ace is my problem. I think by this flop sizing, because it was a standard c-bet would have been a third pot or 2/3 pot, but when they bet like half pot, it kind of communicates the want you to call but don't want to undercharge draws. And then when the ace comes off and he bets 2/3 right there, it's like, I'm obviously beat, but I don't think I'm beat by the ace. I think I'm actually beat by the jacks. I think not 3-betting kind of saved my tournament here. I mean, if somebody else had gotten in, we would have 3-bet, but I think that's one where the situation kind of saved us. Huh. Funny. Yep, we're getting started early. Ended up not playing yesterday, ended up sleeping pretty much most of the day. I guess I needed to catch up. Yeah. There's the 3-bet. It's almost big enough. Snap call. Kind of hilarious. Can range this guy at like ace queen or 10s, something we're in there. Similarly over here, this is like 8s, 9s, 7s. all the ace kings and aces and just all like that should live here. King queen should keep betting because there's a lot of slices to go around. So kind of an immediate quarter pot bet. I don't know. Okay, so this should only be aces and queens, really. I don't think the ace king just calls, so we should see just another call and a check jam on a river. Should be a pretty fast... Wow, really? I guess just the ace-jack of hearts. It's pretty bad, man. 6 max in a bounty. Hopefully this player just does more wrong and... Yeah, look at this. Oh, don't get it in. I mean, if I had called, I would have gotten it in with him. So I'm not even sure that we're beat. Hey, there's my 50 NL. Pull this over here. We'll move this over. Three bet by a Russian and 4 bet by the American. I fold. 10's ace jack, fairly standard. Good. Ace jack over jam. Oh, WSOP started out at 32.72.45. This guy just calling is hilarious. I don't know how to fix my game on ACR because playing the same way on global is winning me a lot. Yeah, you got to remember, man, different rooms play differently. My advice on ACR versus global, from what I know of global, is you have to tighten up your opening ranges. So it's a more educated player pool in ACR, and it's more of a tournament crowd. So if you're playing cash on there, you got to understand their ranges are going to be, they're going to start out with stronger hands. So this player is raising quite a bit. I don't love this scenario, but I do think we can absolutely squeeze. Nice. Yeah, this guy's just opening too much. I just didn't have any information on this guy, but I do have him, I mean, in my HUD. But I do have him tagged from before as a green player, which means he's, you know, not exactly the best. So squeeze worked out pretty good. Kind of trying to find those spots more and more. Man, but he was just in one seat too early. Like, if he was here, it wouldn't have been a question. But, yeah, so I would say tighten your opening ranges. Go to pokercoaching.com and go to the tools section and put in the starting stacks of 100 big blinds on the, on the cash game charts. Put it in for the 100 and look at the all the spots that open and tighten by 1. So if the position is the cutoff, play the hijack ranges. You see what I'm saying? So like if you're under the gun 1, play the range that's under the gun. So play 1 spot tighter and you'll do better. Because I know what you're going through there, man. I had the same problem with cash games on ACR, especially the 6 max. Zoom, not so much. Zoom, you can kind of just play it straight because I think people make too many mistakes. But I think your opening ranges are too wide, especially at a 9-handed table. Literally on ACR, my under the gun opening range 9-handed is aces, kings, ace, king. Queens, but then queens are given up to a 3-bet. So, like, I know it sounds unbelievable, but I will limp down jacks and 10s and call 1 raise, but I'm not opening them under the gun. It's one of the few scenarios where I'm going to limp under the gun without a premium. So, just tighten up by 1 seat. So we see a raise and a 3-bet from a fairly aggressive player on a short stack. The Russian's coming out of first. I don't love this. I don't want to just call. I think I want a 3-bet because this looks scarier. I don't think I can fold, obviously, if this player jams. But I think this gives me more of a chance to get the fold than I do jamming, and I don't mind playing against this player for the stack. He could very well have me beat, but it's a race a good amount of the time, and this raise looks super strong. So, all right. Yeah. Hold, please. Didn't feel good about it. Glad I took that line. And we got the bounty. See, like, that's... you guys call me crazy, but it's an avatar read. Especially 6-handed players who play this basketball character. Way too aggressive. They're just action junkies, believe it or not. Like, I mean, I know it sounds really crazy, but the fact that the Queen-Jack 3-bet there versus an under-the-gun open, I don't know whose fucking charts you're trying to use to say that that's a good idea. And then he had 6 blinds in, and I 3-bet him to 18, and he decided to jam off with it. Kind of really bad. So everybody's super deep here. I do like the C-bet. I wouldn't normally, but because there's 3 of us in this pot, I think it's okay. We obviously have all the equity, just none of the showdown. Get a call. Kind of need to see what happens here. Yeah, I kind of felt like the check raise was coming. I don't know why. Where are you from? Belarus? So very aggressive. If I call... Yeah, I think I'm going to 3-bet here right on the flop. If he has 2 parrots, whatever, but he's going to have more draws and we have the best flush draw. He can have 5-7 a lot here too. So yeah, so the re-raise is kind of important there to be able to take it down. Again, with this same avatar. Like, people think I'm fucking nuts, but I'm telling you, if you play thousands and thousands of hands, you'll kind of realize what's up. But the 3-bet on the flop is kind of insane. It's kind of great, though. Well, this took a turn. We're sitting pretty good now. Definitely going to 3-bet here. This isn't the worst spot, but these blinds go up awfully quickly in this tournament. So, cold called by the big blind here. Believe it or not, that's actually an awful flop for me. Because it's either pairs or ace, king, king, queen. We see a check. Jack on the turn. I am going to bet small. I'm going to check this one. Get 3-bet here. This is one of those ones where if we flop enough equity, we're happy getting it in, so I don't mind calling. Just going to check fold otherwise. Player calls. I'm going to check the river, see what they want to do. Queens, yeah. Have to have a big pair, so I'd have to bet twice. Good on them for calling. I do think we want to check raise this one fairly large. Not too big. Right about there ought to do it. I'll check this down and lose. Just been grinding on global. Almost 200 above my starting bankroll. Very nice. Call here. I mean, this is a bad spot, even if you have fucking aces or ace-queen. If you have ace-queen, you probably go broke here because it looks like I just have all the draws. Haven't played cash on ACR since the last bad session. I mean, believe it or not, man, sometimes you're just in line with one player pool more than another, so I would say don't play ACR unless you feel like it. You know, you don't have to. If you're doing well on global, just stick there. I spent like 2 months playing just the cash games on WSOP because I wasn't feeling like I was getting anywhere in the tournaments. And then I went and played tournaments one day and I won one right out of the bat. So it might just be where you want to be, you know. If you don't want to be there, you're not going to perform well. So yeah, I don't think this one... You come in with like 30 blinds at 125 in the next level. So I don't think I want to... I hate that he went in and I had a garbage hand. Free bounty. Yeah, I'm not going to re-enter this one. I'm either going to make something out of this or give it up, because you start with 125,000, which is right now 35 blinds. Blinds are going up and cutting that by a quarter, so it'll be like 28 blinds to re-enter, so it's kind of not worth it. I mean, it's absolutely not worth it to take a re-entry. It's only 1650, but still. It's another one of those where we're looking for equity. 2 diamonds would have been nice. Can actually call it, believe it or not. Because with diamond, a 4, 5, 3, or king comes off, we can continue. But that's kind of a brick. It does allow me to have a bluffing opportunity on the river. He checks back. This is kind of fishy because he should have more flushes than me. But again, sometimes it just works.
I don't know how I keep winding up with my shirts off in the middle of the night.
What's that?
I don't know how I keep winding up with my shirts off in the middle of the night.
I kick the covers off every night. I don't get it. And I wake up freezing.
I'm used to doing the covers, but to take off your clothes while you're asleep?
I do that if I fall asleep.
I've done
In
it,
my
but
shirt
I've been
or
doing it
whatever.
consistently every night for the past 3 nights.
Maybe that's
I wake up and I'm
something.
like, my shirt's tucked up under my head and I'm like bundled up with my shirt. How did this...
You move a lot in your sleep. When you finally get to sleep, you move around a lot without waking up. Like, I've noticed, like, you kind of, you know, that and the arm in the air fucking thing. Fucking weird. Sitting over here playing, all of a sudden I look over and it's just possessed.
Oh, Jesus, that's funny. I guess I should probably have that looked at.
Should you?
Yeah, well. I'm definitely minstrel. Look at this. These are, what is happening? What is this?
That's what happens.
Sometimes it doesn't do it every month, but sometimes I'm like, what the fuck? I have balloons on my chest. Help! And it's so uncomfortable because they're very in the way. No, I just hit it on the wall. Oh. Sometimes I wish I was a man. I was really going through it last night. I finished the book. Glass blunty. That funky blunty. Oh. Glass blunty, blunty.
I knew I should have called this. Only problem is getting 3-bet. I want to play on ACR more than global, but the results are better on global. Although my tournament game has improved through studying cash, and it will. You just got to understand that most of the things you're studying for cash are 100 big blind spots. You know what I mean? So that's the difference. But you can shorthand it to bring up your tournament game by studying 40 big blinds. So you just use those as your opening ranges. Generally in tournaments, you'll be fine, because that's basically where you live in tournaments most of the time, is 40 big blinds. At least that's where what I've noticed. Well, what games are you? What are you playing on ACR? Are you playing Zoom, or what do they call it, Blitz, or whatever the fuck it's called? Are you playing 9 max? Are you playing bomb pots? You know, what's the format that you're playing on ACR? And if it's the same as you're playing on global, then you got to realize that it's it's the difference in the player pool and the people you're playing against. But like I said, I think just tightening your ranges will help. About 20 minutes till we're going to enter that other one. So I don't mind this. This is going to seem very weird. But we're looking for that spot to push equity. That is not it. Jesus. We're going to go ahead and get value now. Ooh. Kind of like that after just playing that pot with this player. Ugh. It's exactly the player I want to like re-raise me and get it all in with queens. What did you have? You've been opening a lot of pots. Ace-5 and you paid it off? Wow. So, yeah, he made his stupid raise, got called. Check, check. Check, bet, raise, call. Bet, call. Wow. That's some bad stuff right there. His name is right. Can't bluff this, but... I'm just going to bet right at the 2-pair. Get called, pick up a spade draw. I think we just bet for value. I mean, I don't know where he's... Maybe he has like Jack 10 or something like that. I don't know. Makes his outs very slim to none. I'm just going to check. 4 is not great, believe it or not. Especially when he bets. 10's okay. I don't think we can call a check raise, obviously. But it's hard for him to have an ace. The most likely value hand he has is a 3. But 2 pairs are possible, like 5-4. So maybe he was just trying to bluff. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to get in that other one. 10-0 for both 6 max regular and Zoom on ACR, down about 30 on each, and max global up 50 last week. Well, it's not exactly a big sample, right? So, I mean, I think the thing to do with ACR, I know it's going to sound kind of weird, focus on one form, because Zoom and, well, I'm going to keep betting. Zoom and regular 6 max play completely differently on ACR. This sucks. He can absolutely have a 7. Oh, that sucks. It sucks so bad. It sucks so bad. He's also very bluffy, so like when he jams, it's kind of difficult here. He is in the blind. Yeah, he's got a 7. That's fine. I'm just going to rip the 6s. That sucks. If I didn't pick up the king, I wouldn't have kept going. I mean, he's such a basic player. I hate to lose that pot to him, but he's going to do that also with King Jack and Ace King and, you know, even hands as weird as like Queen Jack. This is just trying to get the money in. That's kind of really upsetting to lose to that player in that way. It's just such a cooler. Because if he has King 10, he's going to call there. If he has flush draws, he's going to do that. So like a king, the suited king. I am going to re-raise pretty big so that this player rejams his stack. And we can take a shot at him with the King 10. So he should want to. And King 10's a perfectly fine squeeze. This is the guy I took out before, so he may be wary of me. It's a nice squeeze, though. Yeah, but while playing on ACR, I would stick with one format. Like, I'm not saying overall, like, you have to, but I would absolutely say if you're playing Zoom, don't play 6 max regular at the same time. You know what I'm saying? Play either Zoom, play 2 tables of Zoom, or play more tables of 6 max. Because the differences between the way that those formats of poker play are going to fuck you up on one or the other. Like, I'll bet if you look back, you probably lost more on one form versus the other. Like, you probably won in one form and lost on the other because of those differences. Sometimes it's not that blatant because it can change with how you're playing that day. But like being super aggressive on the 6 max Zoom, not exactly the greatest thing. Being passive on the 6 max regular, not great either. So maybe that'll help. Plus, it's kind of a lot of information to study when you're looking at 2 different forms of poker because, like I said, it does play differently. So what, well, now I have to call. So what good does it do you to play both formats and then go back to your poker tracker and you have to review them individually? If you review them together, you won't see. You'll be like, well, my cutoff range, it looks like I'm, from the cutoff, I'm winning. But then if you went back and looked, it's like, oh shit, no, I got housed in cutoff in one form and crushed in another. I don't love this. Come on, 8. That kind of sucks because King Queen still beats me. King 10 doesn't beat me now. This player calling behind is kind of odd. I don't think I want to fold, though. That's why. Nice. 170K. We're over the average. Whee! I'm just going to call here. I could raise it, but I think I'm okay. Like, he's short stacked, so we want to keep the pot smaller. Don't want to make it easy for him to jam with ace queen pre. I'm just going to check. Eight on the river is not great, but should be better for me than him. He can have a king sometimes. I do think we want to bet here. That's why I didn't 3-bet. Should have worked. Look at this. Rosa's just isolating versus can't. Come on, bro. Ace Queen 4-3. Why don't you c-bet, you fucking loser? Guy's got like 100% VPIP. Plus, there's also, DeBoss, there's something to be said for just winning. Maybe if the player pool's softer on global, or at least that's how you feel, why don't you play there and just crush, crush, and crush while you're studying to get overall better? You know what I'm saying? Because your confidence is also going to be a big factor for you. So you could just ignore ACR if you wanted for a while, just to really build up. And then you could take ACR as like, okay, this is like taking a shot. I'm going to get off this because we're going to get on the WSOP tournament in a minute. A couple minutes. This tournament's playing surprisingly tight. I mean, overall, like, I haven't seen much 3-betting. Nine's not bad. Sometimes I'm getting trapped, but I think I want to bet my equity immediately. And we're going to 3-bet pretty big here versus this stack. We're definitely calling this jam and this jam and this jam. Brazilian player, he could get very aggressive. He is coming out of first, but I have queens, so aces or kings are a thing, but so is ace-king, so is jacks, so is tens. When we get jammed on. Aces, move to a new table and get aces. I don't mind that. See a raise. And a re-raise. And I'm going to re-raise. Yeah. I think calling it's kind of an okay option, but I think this player goes off quite a bit. Seems to be a frequent 3-better from my notes, so maybe I should have just called or 3-bet small, but I think being standard is standard for a reason. Okay, so we got... we're going to call this guy. Alright, so we got 2 minutes to get in this one, so I better get in it. God damn it, I didn't mean to do that. That's a misclick. It was a total misclick. That sucks. Alright, I'm going to get in the WSOP tournament. Look at this, I misclicked my way into a draw. Rebuy. Add on. We could absolutely call. Might have backdoored into it. I'll fold that. Come on. 6. I mean, ace is fine, but... the misclick cost me an extra 4 blinds. Big deal. Why are you bluffing? Oh my god. Cost me money. Four tables when I did regular tables for most of my session. 1 table with 2 tables of Zoom. Okay. 1 session with 2 tables of Zoom. That sounds fine. Alright, so we're going on break. I'm going to make these quite a bit smaller. So we got this one. We got this one. Whoop. Whoop. Don't do that. Alright. This is the WSOP re-entry rebuy. That's going on break in a minute. And then we are going to enter this one in about 4 minutes. I'm going to be right back. I'm going to grab a soda. I'll see you guys in just a minute. I may want to play this 6K really aggressively. Okay, so we got our 16K, haven't played a hand. Alright, I'm going to register the 2250. There's another ACR. I'm going to go ahead and get in it. I don't think we're going to re-enter this one, so we're going to black felt it, well, when we can. And yeah, I'm going to get in this 6K 8 max. It's kind of turbo-y, but it's fine. Yeah, I think that's okay. Give this one up. Yeah, I'm going to play a bunch of tournaments today. We're going to play 6. Because this one we kind of, you know, I'm trying to do my best, but I need a double fairly shortly. Blinds are going to go up. We're going to have 15 blinds. 6 levels of late reg, not great. This bounty tournament, I would say, is going pretty well. But we got room here for another one. So, yeah, we'll play 2 WSOPs on the bottom and 4 ACRs up top. I like it. Small prize pool in this $700 daily, but it'll be like 200 and change for first. That's fine. Smaller tournaments during the day, but I kind of want to give myself an opportunity to have multiple sessions. So we start in the morning, and if we go out, we get into some more shit at night. This one's going to be starting in just a second. Let's see here. No soda this break. Next break. Alright. I think that looks alright. Right? Yeah, that's okay. And you guys will be able to see the other tournament once that starts. Nice. That other one starts in about 4 minutes. So that's going to be right here. Looks good. Hey, it's a tournament day. What do you know? I guess I should look for the next tournaments on WSOP as well. $2,500 daily rebuy, don't like that one. Deep stack knockout, don't really like that one. Ooh, you're a bigger buy-in. What are you? 15K. $100 buy-in. Knockout. Freeze out. Interesting. So 150 players. What's the prize pool? Prize pool based on 75 times 150. $75 times, I know, it's going to be 69 times 150. 69 times 150. $10,000 prize pool, so it'll be about $2,800 for first, right? This is their OC championship thing. Yeah. That's interesting. I might play that $100 buy-in. It looks nice. This sucks because if this player jams, I kind of have to rejam. Or fold. I guess I could fold. Easy down. He took a long time. I don't know if he was thinking about something, but always better to bet. Global had an event last week, so it helped me stay away from ACR, but I got to test the waters again to see if I was just running into it. Yeah, that's the other thing too. You could have just ran bad on ACR. Like, you know, how do you know? Like, I guess you can go back and look and be like, oh yeah, I ran kings into aces fucking 3 times pre-flop all in. But other than blatant shit like that, it's kind of hard to be like, I hit 10% less of the 90%ers that I should have. I mean, there's a satellite here to that same tournament. I think I'm going to try to play the satellite. 5-seat guaranteed. I can come in with 20 blinds and max late reg in that satellite. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. That's going to be interesting. There's the other ACR tournament. I will fix it momentarily. Hey, look at that. I fixed it perfectly. Nice to sit down and I've played with everybody else here before. That's what those markings mean. Pocket J's and the big blinds sitting out. See a min raise. I am going to 3-bet. Cold call. Ace isn't great. It's really not great when the guy in the blind bets. What an awful way to play fucking ace queen. Or ace jack. Just awful. If I have ace king there, I'm just going to jam in his stupid face. Even ace queen, I think I'm jamming. Yeah, top price here looking like $217. Min cash, $12 for our $9 entry. Because buy in, rebuy, add-on. Yeah. Top 20 get paid. Sitting above the average in this bounty tournament is kind of awesome. Slightly below over here, but not really a factor. But this is the big buy-in for the day, so we definitely would like to get something going. I like how I'm playing, though. I don't love it, but 3-betting when you have a deep stack here is not always my favorite. Because it just doesn't put on much pressure, but I just don't want the big blind coming along. Alright, we're just going to call here. Short stack raising a short stack is kind of hilarious. Open that. You win, sir. Look at this flop. You might be gambling getting it in here. It's a small buy-in tournament, so I don't mind pressing edges. Ooh. No, don't do that. So, I am going to raise. Bet half pot here. We just have to build the pot very quickly. 3 isn't great, but it's not awful. That's a great card. That's a bad card. And I'm going to win, right? He leads out. I'm raising. He's more than likely going to have a draw. Jack 5. Interesting. My ace king wins over here. Yeah, this is never a 3. When he leads out, it's always a draw, so just charge the shit out of him. Ran my biggest losing hands through the analyzer on GTO Wizard. Good move. I haven't used GTO Wizard much in the past year, I don't think. I think I used to have it on my phone. But I need to get back to it. There was only one spot where I could have checked instead of small raise, but played the rest of the hands correctly. Other spots I just picked up less preferred options. So here's the thing. Even though it says less preferred option, it is an option. You're supposed to look for the GTO optimal play, right? So less preferred is kind of not as insignificant as you think it is. Somebody explained it to me. I honestly thought that less preferred meant okay. It kind of doesn't, because there's a reason why it's less preferred. This I don't really understand. He could just have an overpair. but I don't know who fires 3 times on the draw in this tournament, so we're going to give it to him if he fires again. Sometimes players will fire twice, but they're not going to fire 3 times here. I thought you were just playing a few games, but bigger. I'm playing a few bigger. What do we mean? I just raised this player before. I'm going to 3-bet him again. Aces is great to have, obviously, in that history scenario. If either one of these players wants to jam, we have to call it because of the bounty. It's like playing for an extra 125k. So this 14 blinds plays like 25, or we only have to call 12. So it's like getting 3.5 to 1 automatically. Really good table I got moved into. Don't love this flop, but I think I am going to bet on the bigger side. There's more draws than hands. Yes, he can have 8s, 9s, 10s. King is better for me than him. I am going to check back because of that fact. 6 on the river is not great. He can have some 7s. I don't know if you bet without a 7, though. I think I am going to bet just in case he has something like King, Queen. I think he has a lot of hands like Jack 10 or even Ace 9, things like that. I think we got the best opportunity there to make the most money. He may have just had like a Jack and just been drawing Ace Jack or something. So, might have missed value, but kind of doubt it. I don't think there was much more way to get better value. I am playing a few games. I mean, this plays like 4 tables because these 2 on the bottom, because of the way WSOP plays, you're essentially ignoring them. So I'm not necessarily playing fewer games, but when I'm playing tournaments, I definitely play fewer games. 6 is right about where I'm comfortably entertained. So 4 is like my minimum with tournaments, and then I have to start adding cash games. So I don't mind 6. These 2, it's like you just fold, 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 take a spot, fold, 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 fold. Like these are not regular tournaments. I couldn't do 6 ACRs all starting at the same time. You know, bigger buy-in tournaments. Do we want to just gamble here? Blinds go up to 8k. No, I don't have to. And we got a bigger buy-in here, 55. These are 1650. This one's 22. These are 1650 over here. This is 22 in the middle, 55 over here. Sometimes we win here. Yeah, the ace is fine. Oh, my back feels like a fucking lawn chair. Not bad. Really sucks when the small blind calls here. Yeah, can he have 9-10? Yeah, but he can also have 8s and jacks, and all the jacks beat me. That's kind of a good card, because he shouldn't bet the straight, and it should freeze action. Like, if you have a queen over here, you should not be betting. Alright. Now we have the best bluff catcher. Now you can bet the queen. Smart not betting the queen on the turn. Jack is no good. Hey, look, aces. Queen jack's kind of brutal there, because you have to call the raise. I don't think I would have checked the queens, though, or the aces, though. This kind of in-betweener bet isn't bad. This player limped, so I put in the big raise. I'm going to check. They should check back a pair. That's pretty dumb. I get 3-bet. This player's kind of over-aggressive. Next time. We're just going to rip the 10s, try to look weak. I mean, I guess we just call, right? Because, I mean, how do they have 5s or 6s? If they have pocket 5s, it's just too bad, but they're going to go apeshit with an overpair. Yep. Not even the overpair. Some people are just that easy to fuck with. Like, no benefit in raising that flop. And then they overbet 4x pot on the turn. Hilarious. So, early double's nice. Oh, thank you. Probably going to jam unless we see a significant raise here. Nope. He knows that. Good man. Ooh, chip leader early. What's the reason with less preferred with the less preferred options not being okay? It's not that they're not okay. It's just that they're just okay. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is that somebody told me to not be happy with the less preferred option. There's a lot of situations. I mean, it depends on the percentage, because there's a lot of situations where it's close, where you could call or raise, 40 or 42% of the time. That's kind of not a big deal. But in situations where you're always picking the less preferred option, that can kind of tell you what mistakes you're making. Like, if your less preferred option that you're always choosing is more passive, maybe you're not being aggressive enough. Or the other way around, if your less preferred option is always too aggressive, then maybe you're, being overly aggressive. So I see no reason to raise here. Either I have this guy crushed or he has me crushed. I'm not looking to fold in any way, shape, or form. It's very hard for him to have a flush at this point, unless he has exactly king jack of hearts. So we're just going to call the jam. If he's got a set or ace king, it's just too bad. But he's going to have a lot of ace jacks, ace tens, ace queens, and we absolutely can't fold. So we're just going to call it off. Yeah, queen nine. This is why we check the flop. Funny how that works out, huh? I mean, he opened under the gun and then just called with that shit. He's, of course, you got to look for the scenario where this is that decision tree. If I do this and get this response, what's the most likely outcome? Well, if I check the flop after 3-betting pre-flop, a poor player, the most likely outcome is that they're going to think that I don't like the ace. When, if he had ace king, right, and I had bet that flop, and he continues, I'm screwed. So why wouldn't I check the ace queen, right? So you check back the ace queen, now it's a trap. He bets the turn. He bets it reasonably. I don't raise. He's got to think that I'm not that strong. Except for the very rare instance where he has ace king or a set, I'm going to crush him, and I'm going to take the full double and be doing very well now in this tournament. And this is the biggest buy-in tournament, so players are going to get creative. Not exactly good or fundamentally sound, but creative, because they're playing bigger buy-in tournaments. A lot of guys who don't study, who play bigger buy-in tournaments, are like, oh, I want to make moves, and I want to do this, that, and the other. And it's like, you don't know the basics, bro. You're gonna fucking torch yourself. But you see how I put myself in a situation to never fold the ace queen and to always get bluffed at. Like, that was the point. I think we just rip the sixes. I'm going to lead right at this.
Better be Brooke telling me she's having a boy.
Probably. And we're just going to keep betting. We keep checking here. Oh, 6. I am going to bet the king high flush. I mean, the 6 on the river kind of sucks. But, yeah, this was my problem, this guy. Kind of in a really interesting spot here. I'm going to check the river and allow this player to bluff. Sometimes he's hit a gut shot. His bet's going to be fairly large either way. So we're just going to snap call. Yeah, queen jack, gut shot at it. But again, see, I protected myself. Give up. And he had so few outs. If the spade comes off, he fucking loses. Well, that's the thing. It's not that the less preferred. I read that wrong. The less preferred options aren't bad, and it's not that they aren't okay. It's just that they're not best. So if you get a lot of situations, like I was saying, where your less preferred option is what you're always answering, and you see like 10 of these situations, and the other situation that was more preferred was more aggressive, well, then you can get an overall understanding that you're being too passive. You know what I'm saying? Because over a certain number of hands. This is kind of weird because of the stack sizes. I do think because of the bounty here, I do want to 3-bet. Because when we play against this player, we have a better shot for a bounty. Ace-Jack suited is a 3-bet from the small. This call here, I think if he jams, I'm absolutely calling because this is usually 8s or 9s or 10s. Sometimes 7s. I don't think it's ever Ace-Queen, Ace-King, or it could be King-Queen even that jams. When he calls, we're obviously just going to bet. And we're just going to pretty much commit him. And we're never folding by this bet. I mean, if he has a queen, it sucks ass. Interesting. Really? 10-8. Just flops a gut shot and goes with it. Like, if you can't tell me I did anything wrong there. I mean, this is just insane. Like, I can just have aces there, right? That is annoying in this tournament. That is super annoying. They even had a third less outs than they thought they did because I have all the club backdoors. Oh, it's annoying. Yeah. Like, but he's never folding, and I don't think putting him all in would have done any different. And we're getting it in a turn. If I bet smaller and he just calls, we're getting it in a turn anyway. So we'd have to go check, check, turn, and then I'd have to blast river, and I think the Swede is always going to bet river. So I think that's the best way to play it, is the way I did. Because we're trying to make him understand that we're not folding. Maybe I should have just put them all in, you know? Maybe. But I think betting there makes it, it's supposed to look scarier because we're supposed to go after their bounty. But I think they're just gambling. I mean, they entered late in the first place. They entered a bounty tournament with 25 fucking blinds. Gut shot, no pair. Like, I could just have King Queen. I would play King Queen the exact same way, and then you have exactly 3 outs. Of course, he has 9 because the world's unfair. A lot of good bluff shots here in a 3-way pot. This player should be folding. I am going to float him if this player decides to bet. If the player behind has to fold, though. If the player behind calls, we're just abandoning the plan. And we're going to check the turn. He should be checking most turns unless he actually has a 10. Alright, well that definitely screams 10 to me. It doesn't have to be, but now we have the backdoor flush draw. 5 on the river. Look at this, flop the nuts in the biggest tournament of the day. He checks back. Can he have a 9? Yeah, he's got a 9. That sucks. This is supposed to look bluffy. This is kind of tough. I think we can call it. We are the monster. Call me with pocket eights with the flush. Flush, 8 high flush. We'll have to see what happens on this one. Well, 9 on the turn's pretty good. I do think we want to bet. Sometimes this player can have a flush, like the ace-king of spades. This cold call is kind of brutal. I'm going to check. He has a lot of sets, too. So he doesn't have to have a flush here. Pocket jacks. I'm surprised he checked the flop. I guess he was trying to check raise. I think checking the river was important, though.
Turn on some music and cook, okay?
Huh?
I'm gonna turn on some music and cook.
Okay. Don't shut it all the way. Sergeant's gonna freak out. The Swede is such a bluff tard, it's hilarious. It's kind of rough if I get 3-bet here. But I open small kind of to induce a 3-bet. So the straight jam, I don't mind. I think that's my best case scenario. Hearts. Like when he straight jams, it's my best case scenario because he's doing that with pairs and shitty aces. And ace-10 is probably the top of the shitty ace. Sitting at 19K over here, pretty well above the average. Oh, wow. Looking at my loss, it's running pair into pair and losing either ace-king or ace-queen, getting beat on the river. Yeah, okay. Yeah, then you can't count it as anything you did wrong, man. You really can't. Oh, wow. Sorry, guys. I gotta go to this other stream, Nemesis Network. I'm gonna stick with you, but oh my god. Do me a favor, guys. Drop in on Nemesis Network, Nemesis Network. They just got partner. Really a great streamer. That's amazing. Really great streamer. Got partner. Good for them. One of my faves. And one of my other favorite streamers gifted me a sub to them. Insane. I may have to play this satellite from the start to make sure it goes off. I don't want to, but it's only got 4 players. Oh, hitting a deuce would pull me away from the field. I may have to jam this if it folds to me. I don't think I'd love to see this fold and this open. A Russian? No. Sorry, he's just gonna roll over the old pocket 10s on me way too much. If it was suited, I think I could. No, I need ace. It's close. This guy's a compulsive bluffer, so we're just going to call, underplay our strong hands. I definitely think we call. We take a couple extra seconds and check. If it goes check, 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 I'm going to bluff river. This guy's kind of super compulsive, though. The 8-10 is a draw that's there. It's just I'm trying to get this guy to fold. That's really my problem. I mean, if he has something you can call with, like a pair of jacks or whatever, then it's just too bad. But my hand just looks too strong. It looks like 8-10 or a 7. So, well, yeah. Wow. That's how bad he is. He's raising that out of first. What an awful fucking play. I think we check this one. Well, no starting range. I think we can call here. I'm just going to check and win. Yeah. What did you have? Ace Queen. See, that's one where I think that if I had 3-bet the Ace Queen, we would have lost a ton. Because I would have had to barrel, and I don't think that player is looking to fold too often. It's an annoying little spot, but it's only because they improved so perfectly. Like hitting top pair when they're raising bullshit. It's just kind of ridiculous. Get 3-bet small. Check here. 9 is great. 9 is great. I'm actually going to raise it. He calls king on the river. We should go check now. He gets a king on the river. What a fucking loser. Ugh. This is kind of awkward. He can have it. It just sucks that hands like that have me down bad, bleeding blinds, and when I get a good hand, it just gets destroyed. I'm going to try to find that Patrick Antonius interview, because I'm telling you, man, it doesn't change. We're just going to call. This sucks, but we may have to call. Well, we're not folding now. He should want to put me in with all ace, queens, jacks, king, queen. So we're going to try to get it in right now. He's going to jam on me with anything that beats me. This kind of makes me more worried because he can have ace, king for sure. Or ace 10 or pocket 10s. But yeah, I guess he was just setting up the 3-barrel versus a short stack, which is a good move. But when I hit second pair, I'm never folding, and hitting 2-pair on the turn, I'm always going to check jam. 151k, so we're double away from being okay, but there are some shorter stacks, so I don't mind this too much. This player is going to compulsively open. No? Fold. So this is a little odd. Good jam. Like a free jam. Trust me, man. I've heard it many times that you don't realize how bad you can run until you run that bad. Like you can't imagine it. But like Fader Holt said, don't change a winning system because you're losing. Aces again. Had aces 3 times in this tournament, not a lot of action. Yeah. Can't get 1 heart here. I mean, I guess we check. I could bet it, but... Well, that was easy. Player in the big blind jammed. Wow, hold. Nice. 10's pretty nice. Yeah. He can have jacks, but he's going to have more bluffs than anything. Yeah. Ooh, short stack. Oh no, don't be all in. No. Oh, 8. I mean, that's a big open. Well, that's a bigger one. 4s. You got no outs, sir. I had the other 2. Why would you re-raise jam? Oh my god, that's so bad. He has no outs. He's just drawing dead, bro. Might have to get it in here. Player under the gun opens. I mean, he's opening a lot of hands. He's a Brazilian. This sucks. Gonna raise. Well, now we're jamming. We're just trying to go up against 1 player, not 2. Ah, 8. 8 ball. 8. Wah, wah. Nothing I can do. I think it's fine. Here for money is kind of wide, but I'm going to try. I mean, when we get called here, we're just fucked. Yeah, he's always bluffing. Like, I don't really need the full house, but he's just always bluffing with that bet pattern. Like, that's somebody who knows about bet, but he doesn't understand what it means to bet. Like, he should have geometrically shaped that to be all in. I'm looking at this satellite. we're probably going to play this, but just not right away. Ugh. 10 is nice. I'm never folding. Come on. I mean, we just put him in. And of course, we share the 10, of course. Why are you even opening with King 10? You should just be ripping it. It's fucking hilarious. Let's see. Hey, Chloroform, what's going on? Are there any more ACR tournaments I want to get in? There's the Mega Stack. Yeah, because if I was on the other side of those hands, I would just think I'm God, right? Yeah, that's important to recognize. There's good ACRs, man. There's the Mega Stack. Ooh, I might have to play that. I mean, do I want to play the Mega? I kind of want to play the Mega Stack. $44 20K. I kind of want to play it. I kind of want to play it. Like 500 player field. First prize somewhere around 3,800. Yeah. I might want to play it. I might have to play it. I don't think I can. Yeah. There's no bluff there. Oh. All right, well, we're going on break in a second here. Right? Is this on break? Yeah. All right, I'll be right back, guys. We're going to get into some more stuff. Appreciate you guys being here. Be right back. Gonna start grinding the steps for the Venom. Yeah, I had that thought too. I kind of want to grind them off stream though. Satellites aren't that fun to stream because there's so many debatable spots that you have to fold. I mean, this satellite is to the at $100. $100 buy-in. Might have to take a shot here. But I can show up with 20 blinds at the end of late reg, right? Every 5 minutes, so level 11. So I'd come in with 10K at 3,600. It's not bad. It's not bad. Do I want to play this mega stack? 12-minute blinds, 15-minute levels. Blinds start out reasonably. I mean, it's a $44 buy-in, but I think I like it. Yeah, I think I like it. I think I'm going to play this mega stack on ACR. I'm putting out more in buy-in than I wanted to today, but in all honesty, man, I'd rather play bigger tournaments with smaller fields, so maybe we'll just do that. And we're doing okay in this one. This one has 7 levels of late reg left. This one has 9. So it's not like we're... going to be missing anything. So, okay, so that's fine. So let's do it. $44 mega stack. 20K guaranteed. See a min raise here. I am going to underplay because we're heads up. Yeah, there's no bluff here. Just picked up too much equity on the turn. Just 14 outs. Monstrously ahead. Is that working? Yeah, it is. It's hard to grind through the steps for the Venom, man, just because they don't go off enough. After you get like 3 in, like the 4th level doesn't go off hardly at all. Damn, I forgot these are the small cans. Sitting just above the average on this one. Not bad. This guy's one of those one-note guys who's going to see me now as a bluffer. So we're going to try to milk this for a lot of value. If he continues once, we can get 3 bets. Look at this, ace 4. It's hilarious. Nine on the turn, not the worst, not best. There's a lot of jack 9s, queen 10s, 8 10s, king 9 sometimes, king jack sometimes, but I do think we want to go ahead and bet because he's going to have jack 10 a bunch, so we're going to try to get value. This bet sizing kind of makes him have to raise me with 2 pair. River jack is kind of good and bad. We're going to check back. If he leads, it sucks. Well, there's no bluff here. Oof. I mean, I was right, but he was so fucking compulsive, he's never going to fold. He's off my fucking table. There's a 220, 250k guaranteed phase on stars that I want to get into. Already 1 bullet gone, 2 hours to get to the money. Then it's crazy long grind on day 2 and 3. That's nuts. Imagine winning that. Yeah, you just have to beat 65,000 people. Piece of cake. Oh, there it is. $44. 20k buy-in, or 20k prize pool. 20k buy-in. We're a couple years away from that, I think. This is the same guy. Same guy who was on the other table. He's always strongest when we have the most blinds. It's so brutal if he bets. Oof. I just like the grind for an 11-cent start. Yeah, it's a good grind. I'm going to check because there's a lot of hands that backdoored me, and there's more bluffs now. King, queen. Gotta let him bluff. This is weird. I'm gonna fold. It's just weird. Back in the day, when I was like, this is pre-Black Friday, I grinded those steps on Poker Stars, and the last one got you an entry into like a $1,200 tournament or something like that. I got into it from a 11 or from like a 30 cent for like 7 levels all the way through. It took me like a month and a half, and I knew another player who was going to be playing that event, and I was like, you could transfer the ticket. So I was like, dude, do you want the ticket? And he's like, yeah, I'll give you $1,000. I'm like, go fuck yourself. I'll play for $1,000. I'll give it to you for $1,150. And he was like, okay, so you're not dumb. And I'm like, I won the thing. Like, I know what value is. And he gave me 1150, but it was well worth, you know, I would have gone into that field and just gotten roasted. Need to get at least a break-even session at cash first. It's all one long session, man. Every cash game you play for your life, you can look at it as one long session. Sorry, I'm going to be checking in on this tournament because late reg is still going for a while. No. Still at 14k over here, 6 levels late reg left. We're still sitting pretty good, but you see all these mid stacks, like we're vulnerable. It's as I say, I get kings. Because they're incentivized to jam and rejam over my opens. So players with 19 blinds, it's very hard for them to fold if they're opening, especially if they open a little bit bigger. Player in the big blind is short, so I think this is one of those scenarios where we could just call. But I kind of like 3-betting better to get this player committed. Because if this guy's going to go, he's going to go, right? But he hasn't seemed to me to be too crazy. So I think we just raise. Get this guy committed. He might have just been like, you know, raising the short stack, not wanting to play for it all. I think it's like 8 steps from the 11 cent, if I remember correctly. So like 9 total, right? Take longer. He's played no hands so far. He's from Canada. He should be tighter. I don't know what the fuck took you so long. 15-9. I don't know if I want to play the $22 re-entry. Yeah, I'm not sure. There's another 6K in a little bit, which I love that tournament. So maybe we'll see. Too many, probably like 8. Yeah, it's like 8 or 9. Ugh, just the worst. It just so sucks when you can't have anything going in this fucking tournament. Go ahead, just fucking bet, you fucking moron. Uh, that's kind of funny. Ba, 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 ba. No small blind, I don't like it. As stupid as that sounds. I mean, it's on the border for me anyway with King Queen. Look at this. People are still entering with 22 blinds. It's a $50 buy-in. So, like, you see why I have to, like, preserve my stack, right? You got guys like this coming in. And we're going to get priced into a lot of calls if we open and they 3-bet. Or jam. I wish I'd opened it now. This guy min-raising is like nothing. Good flop for nothing, though. Haven't played enough tracked hands to say whether I'm losing or not, but the sessions I have tracked are mostly losses. Just got to put in more volume, win or lose. That's everybody's life story, my man. See, I think if we're going to play this satellite, we're better off max late regging and taking 16 big blinds and taking a shot rather than getting in early, because even with a buy-in and a rebuy for 5K at level 6, right, which happens 30 minutes in, or I guess level 8, you're already looking at having less than 10 blinds on that stack. So I kind of like waiting till right up till the end.
No. It's cute.
Get called. King on the turn. Not great. Not bad, but not great. We're going to check back. Probably have to bluff catch river. He can have some 5-6s and 9-10s, but he can have some jacks. I don't know how many jacks you're checking on the flop. He's blocker betting, so sometimes we win. I don't think we can fold, honestly. Queen 8. Yeah, he had a better 8. It's a good play. I mean, if I had kept betting, it would have been whatever, but... and I could have raised his blocker bet, I guess, but I don't know. I should have just gone bet, 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 but He shouldn't be checking second pair in the first place. Probably getting this in down here. Not anymore. Oof. Out of first, no less. You kind of deserve to lose, bro. Ace-Jack. I mean, the player's only got 9 blinds, but that's kind of why you wouldn't open the Ace-Jack there. You're going to get priced into too much. Where am I at? 260 in this one, about 100K above the average. Get 3-bet. Cost me 5.5. It's not exactly perfect, but I don't think I mind it in position. Turn helped him. That sucks. Fucking loser. He had second pair in the turn. God damn it. It's like exactly Queen Jack or Jacks. That sucks. That fucking sucks. I could have just checked it. But I just go broke with King Queen there. Hey, look. Uh-oh, he's got outs now. Nope, no out for you. Oh, that really sucked. Such an obvious spot, too. Don't mind this. Don't love it. Got shot backdoor flush draw. Jesus, that's the full pot. It's a great way to get busted, man. Been nice to hit some hands today, man. All the pots I've won have been because of bluffs. Like I had one pair of aces in this one that doubled up early, but other than that, I shouldn't even open the fours, but nobody's doing anything in this tournament. Maybe that's too wide. I mean, my opening range would be sixes there normally because it's that wide, so I guess it was too loose. Just nothing flops. I mean, there's just nothing. Players opening under the gun with just air. Some people in the audience at the Snooker World Championships final with USA's snooker t-shirts. That's like vegetarians for meat. Yeah, I think he hit the jack. Yeah, he definitely hit the jack. We're not folding this one. We're going to go aggressive. Just get it in the flop. Man, have not been running well. I mean, I need that to get back in it. Queen Jack can call the flop. Queen 10 should be re-raising a lot. Or Queen King. It's hard if you have like Queen 10 here. Because you can't determine if I have King Queen. I think that's one where we get more calls from the Jack. Like Queen Jack than we do hands like Queen 10 that actually beat me. Hey, we got some cash game tables. Sure. God damn. Every monotone flop in the world. I'm not gonna. I could, but I think we're getting to that point where I'm trying to double my stack. I'm not trying to like win little ones anymore. We'll limp on the shorty. He might just jam. He's aggressive. Oh, we're not folding now. He's going to bet fairly large. 4 blinds, maybe more. 2. I think we just rip on him. He can interpret that however he wants. Wow, he actually hit the 10. Come on. Thank you. Jesus. Let me have one of them work out. In the biggest tournament of the day. He raised too small pre-flop anyway. He should have made that like fucking 3.5. Like he did everything wrong there. Except getting in with the best hand by accident. Alright, this guy has 3.5 blinds in the big blind. These players should just fold and let me take him. Canadian. This guy can reopen the betting, which is an interesting raise for this guy to take. So if he rejams, we just kind of got screwed, but just fucking jam. He re-raises. I mean, my hand is super strong and I'm in position. How much is that? 3,000. I mean, the worry is that he has aces when he does that. Is it ever ace king? Kind of not often. It's kind of kings a lot. Kings and queens. Checking back. Gonna get our value now. I mean, if he jams, tough. Yeah, it just should never be ace king, right? Up to 25K. We are going to go here. I don't expect to get folds. Wow. Ace, please. Come on. Ace. Not even looking. God damn it. This fucking tournament, man. I got one good hand early on, and then I just got totally screwed. I mean, I can't re-enter this thing and be 20 fucking blinds. That fucking sucks. God damn. Well, we're going to be playing some cash. I mean, if I only cash and win one tournament today, I'd like it to be this one, so. Although these two are both big. They're both main events. We've got 5 levels left over here. Guy in the blind has fucking kings. Call behind, so he's going to squeeze everything. It's just such a setup. This is kind of awkward. I think we just min raise it and then go from there. If this big stack calls, it's kind of good for me. But these other stacks should just be jamming. And we're going to play it like a basic idiot. It's kind of a good move to just jam here all pairs. That raise is fucking ridiculous. It's stupid because I have one of the few hands that can't call. But if I have a king, I'm just going to jam it. He has queen jack or something, but he has too much equity versus my deuces. Just too much equity. Stupid bet. That's a I want to get it in. Like, he only has bluffs there when I'm completely out of line. Almost played those threes. Not supposed to. I mean, if I'm in the cutoff, I can play it, but... Players still entering this thing. 20 blinds. $55 tournament. Covered this one pretty well. Yeah, this player is way too active. I'm going to get him very easily. priced right in. If I run bad on ACR again, I might just build on global and study like you said. Yeah. Might be the move. I used to, like, back before Black Friday. I mean, I could do it now because there's 2 sites I can play on. I used to, like, play on one site until I started, like, not playing well or not getting good results. And then I would jump over to the other site and play there exclusively until the same thing happened. I don't know if it had an effect, but it was definitely the kind of thing that, like, hey, KYKB, thanks, man. Thanks for the resub. Oldest supporter. But I would switch back and forth just because sometimes things change enough in player pools that it makes a difference. This is back when it was like Full Tilt and Poker Stars. I still do it to an extent, but I'm usually switching between cash games and tournaments more exclusively because I play mostly cash on WSOP. There's just not many tournaments that I want to enter, like. But man, this satellite's juicy. There's a lot of entries going here. The satellite's gonna be really juicy. Can I get on some cash tables? Jesus. I'm all the way down the list. What the fuck? There's only 3 games, but I don't know why more games aren't starting. Not bad. We're going to bet it up pretty big and try to just get it in with the draws. There's really no way to fold here, even if both these guys jam. Yeah, and we'll just take it down. It's fine. I mean, because what's calling? The ace or the king of diamond, or hearts, right? So we might as well just bet it big and charge those fucking draws. Because, like, if I bet, like, am I getting called by a pair for value, like, 3 times? I don't think so. So I think that's one of the rare scenarios where I'd rather bet big. Because if we get it in, we're up against a guy with a draw who has 7 outs. Or 8 outs. My 3-bet stats, my fold to 3-bet stats are still not coming up. I don't understand. Maybe I need to remove it. Apply. Okay. Add statistic. Fold. Fold to pre-flop 3-bet. Prefix. Okay. There it is. I fixed the fucking stat, finally. I should have 3-bet that guy. But we get aces. I had the wrong statistic in the last one. I get 3-bet. Should I ever 4-bet here? I think sometimes. Not this time. He's got the free roll. Alright. Job it up. 21K, 360, just below the average. 4 levels of late reg. Next blind level to 700, so not a big jump. Not for cash, but RYE are giving away part of the Tournament Masterclass away for free. You mean run it once? What's RYE is escaping me at the moment. Including 5 less, including 1 on variance and downswings. Nice. Yeah, that's definitely something good to check out. You really just don't understand how bad variance can get. Like, I thought 10 years in, I thought I knew how bad variance could get. Nope. That's why when you're doing good, you got to keep playing. And when you're running bad, try to play less. I mean, it sounds easy, but Skolansky said it back in the 80s. He's like, you can have your rules for how much you play a day, but if the game's good for you and you're winning, keep playing. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not doing well, you can leave early. Look at this shit. I think we just check down and call river. Yeah, I got a seat. Nah, he didn't go for it. I thought he would. So, we got a cash game here. That's nice. Raise out of first. This player is very active and folds to quite a few 3-bets. Yeah, he took my idea. Look at this. The king holds up. I don't see this player folding to 3-bets too often. You can have it. He's equally bluffing and value betting the same way. So it's fine. We have a lot of time in this tournament. Like, I don't like being this far, like 30% below, or what is it, 15% below starting stack, but we have a lot of time. This player's playing a fair amount of hands. Not exactly raising too many. I am going to 3-bet. I think it's fine. Because I think if we just call this player 3-bets, like compulsively, he calls. Jack is better for him than for me. We are going to bet. right about there. It can look like I'm afraid of a flush, like with an overpair. So I want to bet bigger because this board doesn't favor my frequency, favors his. And when he hits it, he's going to do that. If I jam, does he call? Oh, raise your edge. That's what it was. I think I still have too much equity. I'm just gonna fold it. I think his action was very quick and flush drawy, but I'm not sure if I have the best hand. But he's playing off so many fucking pots. It's so annoying. Hey, 2 pair versus 2 short stacks. So I'm going to bet micro, and I'm going to bet really quick on this. This player should be jamming all aces. He can even jam king, queen, honestly, like with his stack. Move this. We're just going to bet a quarter pot really quickly. There's just no way to get action here. Sitting at 24-8. 9 minutes till this can be registered. I think this is fine with the tournaments we've got. 2 cash games is good. Do I like this table better than the other one? Yeah, it's the same. This table's kind of the one. Burko. It's kind of the better table. A lot of big pots, it looks like. Look at this shit. 7s are good. Check it out. 5 months in, I'm getting my fair share of variance. Yeah. And you will. You'll always get your fair share of variance. Always. Sometimes you'll get more, you'll rarely get less. There's no reason to bet here. I'm going to lose most of the time, but he's never going to fold a pair to me. Ugh, can't get 2 diamonds. It's not bad because of the backdoor straight. I'm going to check it. If I had gotten improvement on the turn like a 6, a 9, or a diamond, or an 8, I would have bet. I just don't think a raw ace is ever going to do me any good. Spades, pair of 4s. That's hilarious. Who bet the fucking river? He did. He bet the full pot river on a bluff. Yeah. That's the notes I have on this player. Full pot bluffs on the river is my notes on him. Time is 12:50, so I got about 5 minutes before we can register this one. Really? I think it's the line. I think ace-10 suited I'd call. Players are still registering. 14 blinds, 3 levels left, $50 tournament. Like, this is why I'm erring on the side of the caution to fold. Because I don't want to take a 60-40 for half my fucking stack versus these fucking idiots. Do I want another cash game? I don't think so. No. It's just an awkward stack size. But, yeah, that's why. Because if this guy folds, now I have his decision. See, people are just opening so fucking light. It's fucking ridiculous. I wish I'd 3-bet it. If I 3-bet it, I can't fold. I have 23K, which puts me right over the average, which I'm very happy about. There's a guy here with 74 and a guy with 46 to my left. Like, this is ridiculous. This tournament's just annoying. Need a hand. I mean, I have 50 blinds, but I'm at, like, half stack. Okay. Sometimes he's checking a king, but it's kind of rare. I'm just going to check. I don't think we... I have a shitload of equity and I don't want to get blown off of it. Make the flush. I'm going to bet half pot. I think it's fine. No way to get action. This is kind of weird. Backdoor spades, we kind of had to call. Ace in the rib's not bad. King jack is a thing. I'm going to blocker bet. Sometimes we're just up against a better ace, but whatever. Ha! Nice bet. Drew's kind of stationy. I'm just going to call. Yeah, I've started looking at my sessions plus minus during the session, which is never a good idea. No, you don't want to do that. Yeah. Ooh, I got to get in this. I'm betting big because I have the ace. Nice bluff. Why can't I get in this? I registered it. I registered it. What the fuck? You guys saw me click register. Oh, that's bullshit. I fucking missed it. Come on, man. God damn it. Did I really? Yeah, I fucking missed it. God damn it. That sucks. I missed it by a second. Oh, that fucking satellite. Alright, I'll be right back. God, that sucked. Yeah, it should let you reg on the rebuy break. Sorry. I didn't realize I was muted. I'm probably good here. Yeah, they should. They end rebuys and then they put it on break, and you can't fucking register or re-enter. It's weird, man. It's like their software is just so fucking archaic. It's like they just can't handle it. Three levels left over here. Blinds are going up so slow that I'm not even sweating it. Is that? Shit, that's a great run out for him. That is a great run out for him. The 9 on the river is the worst. I can actually raise a lot of rivers except for like a 9 or a 10. Or 9 or a jack. 10's okay. That's kind of annoying. I should have c-bet the flop, but there's just too much potential there. But the 9 on the river is just so good for him. He's going to have all the 9s, and I have none of them. There's like no nut advantage whatsoever. That's really crap. That's really crap. Yeah, that was a really bad run out. Glad I didn't lose any more money on it. Like firing. Definitely can't fold, but I definitely can't fire on the turn. Or the flop. Psh. That's a rough one. Uh, 55 left in this one. I'm sitting in 29th. Looks like top 25 get paid, so we'll need about 20. Look at this, just flops the joint. And I had a king. What the fuck paid you off? Ace queen? You really that lucky? Pocket eights? Wow, people are really that bad. Jesus. What's your logic? Like, the flop got checked, right? We know that. The turn got checked. The river, like, what? That's bad. The raise pre-flop, double check, bomb river. Like, on what planet is that a bluff? But it just gets paid so often, it's crazy. It's going to be risky because we got to play this one kind of passively. Check. Ten on the river sucks. King 9, interesting. Well, you guys do me a favor. This time, keep an eye on this. When you see that get down to 5 minutes, let me know. Type it in chat. When this number gets down to 5 minutes, right here. Because that means I have 1 minute left on my side, if I haven't registered it by then. Probably let me know when it's at like 7 minutes. Alright. I mean, we look stronger than our range here. We're supposed to have 2 pair. He's got aces. If he jams, he's got aces. It's a great way to lose the 2 pair, though. Top prize in this one's $665. Not bad. Yeah, I'm going to be able to get on this other table. This one's dying. Wish there was a heart out there, but I don't think we can fold yet. Because there's more bluffs there than anything. I don't think we can get one through here. Maybe. Maybe if I bet big enough. Because, yeah, I should have all the 5s. I almost talked myself out of that one. Almost. This player was what was fucking me up. Like, I wasn't sure because that player was messing me up. Pocket 8s. Yeah, this table took a shitty turn. I'm going to get off of it. I like this one better. Well, that's an 8. And we're just going to bet the same as we did pre and hopefully get jammed on. Well, that's the worst card on the planet. Now we're going to check back because if he has a 10, he's never folding. If I have a 10, I'm trapping. The heart on the river could make him trepidatious. There's a lot of bluffs here, though, man. I know there's a lot of value hands, but there's a lot of bluffs. Like, if he overbet jams, I think I might have to call this. That's the worst, but I'm calling. Yep, he flopped it. He flopped the fucking joint and didn't double. You're a fucking loser. Oh my god. If he just gets it in on the flop, he just gets it all. Unfucking real. What a fucking loser. He started with the hand with fucking 14,000 chips. He ends it with 20. Flops the joint on me. Oh my god. What a fucking loser. Unreal. My method of play protects me. His costs him fucking a full double. He should have 20 fucking 8. And I should have fucking nothing. I should have fucking dust. Jesus. 5-1. God damn it. You get fucking coolered like that. He's a short stack defending queen 10 out of position. Oh my god, he flops the joint. Flops the joint and didn't go for it. Like, if I bet the flop, like, why not just fucking min-click me back? Like, I'm under the gun. I should have all aces, kings, queens, ace, king, any set. Like, that just, he just totally wasted that. What a fucking idiot. This is how fucking scared and pussified people are in this fucking tournament. Like, this is a spot normally I'd love to defend, but honestly, with it not being suited, I'm not gonna. I think I'm just looking for jam spots because these players just don't understand. So, we'll try to remember to set a reminder on your alarm or phone. Oh, I have one. The timer, which I do tend to use a lot, so I guess I'll just set a timer. What do we got? For 17 minutes? Hey, look at that. It's already set up. Like, this is the dumb shit that happens that people just don't fucking get. It's fucking ridiculous. Man, not running great. Right? Like, the guy's going to jam on you so often. Why are you min-opening the literal chip leader? The literal chip leader of the tournament. With 22 blinds, or with 24 blinds, you're min-opening. That's how poorly this player plays. All right. So, we're looking for jam spots. It kind of depends who opens, whether or not this is it. I do have 15K, which isn't nothing, but it's half the average. So, yeah, I think we look weakest by doing this. We'll take a call by anybody that can race us. Big stacks here. I'd rather have 8s or 9s, obviously, but I think 7s is just good enough. I mean, I'm really only worried about kings, so I'm going to bet super small here. Once we get that call, we kind of don't hate it. He's going to keep betting. He's not going to fold king, queen. He may even jam it. Nope. Once we get that flop call, though, we kind of have to beef it up on the turn. It's not bad. Like, look at this. Fucking... Got the aces. Come on. I'd like to see a raise to like 5.5. Just call. Jam. Not folding to a jam. There's too many draws. But I can't check. Get 3-bet by the short stack. Still got 20 blinds. Next blind level 1.2k. Last level of late reg. Queen 10 suited. I like that. Kind of depends who opens. Alright, I think we can just call here. Oh, where's my 10? Fuck! Why is it just the anti-flop? Oh my god. Fucking Christ. And this fucking moron probably has a flush. Because knowing him, he's just gonna fucking bet fucking small with every the fucking nut. Alright. I don't know if a king folds here. I don't know if a king folds here. King, queen. How many players getting paid in this? 36, and there's 76 left. It's a big pay. It did not hit the average. It needs 300 to hit the guarantee. It's only got 231. Min cash is $135 for this $55 entry. That's fucking huge. Holy shit. I don't think we're going to see too many more people enter. I mean, if it gets 67 people in the last 10 minutes, that would be insane. It would kind of be awesome. I kind of want it to get to like 262 so it pays down top 45. That's 30 away. So many short stacks. I mean, with 17 blinds, I'm not in great shape. Look at that. 17717. But I'm one double off the average, man. I'm doing a lot better than a lot of people. I could pass for Mike Mattisau's twin. I don't see it, but okay. Is he shaving his head now? I don't think he's got a beard, does he? It's always funny to me. I've gotten, well, now I've gotten Mike Mattisau, but I've also gotten every bald-headed guy with a beard. Everybody says, oh, you look like him. Really? I think the truth lies somewhere between the two extremes where I got called Stone Cold Steve Austin and Mike Mattisau. So I think the truth lies somewhere in the middle. This is kind of meh. But, god damn, I cannot hit shit in this one. I'm not re-entering it. Like, the thing's, it's just too fucking big of a buy at this point. Like, because, it would be like 60 blinds, which isn't bad, but for $40, I don't know, man. It's kind of rough. I think the last time I saw something with Mike Matusow, it was he did a thing on Doug Polk's podcast. Like he did a catch-up thing with him, and the guy is just so obviously suffering the damages of drug use over the years. Like, it's insane. Like, anybody who's giving him money or putting him in tournaments is like kind of really just doing it because they're a good friend to him, because the guy's just got so much brain damage showing. Like, he's showing all the side effects of excessive drug use and mental health drugs. Like, he's literally doing the tics that the Joker did in Dark Knight, which Heath Ledger did because they're side effects of certain psychotropic drug or psychoactive inhibitor medications. Like that mouth licking thing, that's something that sociopaths do because if they've been treated, because they develop this tic, this mouth licking tic, and like literally, like Matusow is exhibiting those. You know, I mean, nothing against him. I mean, we all have our own demons, but I mean, anybody who's given him fucking tournament entries is just a fucking saint. So, and I know Phil Hellmuth does, but I still say Hellmuth is an asshole. He's just a guilty asshole. Eight minutes till we get into this one. Appreciate you guys being here, by the way. Nice to have people hanging out on a 3 p.m. on a Monday. Trying to score another final table today. I get snap called. There's a lot of Queen Jack here. Just got to bet twice. That's not even getting out of line. I can absolutely bet second pair with the backdoor flush draw in my hand. And he just like never has a 10. This guy's second in chips. Aces. Haven't had aces in the cash game in a while. I think it's been like 2 days. So many great opportunities to flop, and I just can't hit shit. Look at him in one of his recent posts on YouTube. I'm just saying our facial structure isn't anywhere near the same. Plus, I think he might actually be paler than me. As crazy as that is, at least in the face. Yeah, he shaves his head now, but he always misses a bit on the back. Oh, I did see that. I saw that on the Boski. The Boski did a vlog, and he walked up behind Mike Matusow, and Mike had this huge swatch in the roll on the back of his head that he didn't shave any of it. It was just like hair sticking out like this. I saw that. Ooh, flop the Nizzy. That was easy. This is kind of not great. I'm going to go for it, though. Kind of the same deal here. This sucks. Hold. Hold. Pair the board. I know it was only for small, but it all counts so much now. Because this is all brand new players. And the fucking second place guy again. Jesus. I feel like everyone I know who has an issue with opioids has some kind of mental issue. Yeah. I mean, most drug addicts you see, like, even the homeless guys and shit like that, like, the studies show that it's that they're medicating themselves. They're not doing it like, people think, uneducated people think drug addicts are doing drugs to, like, have fun and this, that, and the other, but you don't get hooked on drugs beyond the genetic component and not get off of it and just throw your life away if everything's hunky-dory. Like, you kind of are medicating an issue. So this player's from the Netherlands. That's the only information I have on him. I'm going to go. I'm just way too short with nines. I think it's on the line for me. Yeah. Hold. Fuck you. He shouldn't have 3-bet it in the first place. Come on. Fucking loser. He shouldn't have 3-bet it in the fucking first place. The pause before the call is hilarious. I give up. That fucking tournament sucked. Alright, this registration's ending in 2 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and get in. Do I want the rebuy? I mean, the rebuy's for... $5? Yeah, sure. Oh, we're past late reg. Yeah, it's paying top 45. It got 280, so just under the... Oh, there it is. I already registered. Just under the guarantee. And what's interesting is if you think about how much opioids have had an effect on our world... I'm jamming. Oil pipeline, 20% of the world's plants have been identified as a ton of the Amazon jungle. Something about 25. Yeah. Oh, dude, my dad's a pediatrician. I've been aware of the opioid crisis since the early 80s. Like, my dad saw it coming. Luckily, I'm allergic. It's a good jam. Like, I don't get, like, a violent allergy, but... Do I go for this? Nah. I think he's got some kind of pair. should be going on break in a minute here. Oh no, we're in the middle of the hour. I didn't realize. So this is just the add-on break. So it's probably going to get like 5 or 6 entries after the add-ons. So got my add-on. So I'm 55th out of 101, top 45 getting paid. A min cash is kind of huge. It's almost 2x. So with the overlay, I mean, this is kind of a spot I can bet. I kind of have to go big. Just because there shouldn't be a lot of jacks. And if there are, we'll get jammed on. So we can kind of take a one-shot Johnny here. Once this player checks, I'm kind of good. Nice. I like that. So we're coming into this with 10 blinds. Sitting 13th out of 28, though. I'm right in the middle of the pack. Top 4 get the entry. Top 5, actually. Like, this is... The entry is $100. So if you win 5th place, you basically won the entry. I make the promise. If I get 5th place, I'm playing the tournament. Unless it's just absolutely shit. Unless it takes us way too long. Because it's for this one that starts in 26 minutes. So ideally, this tournament would end in 25 minutes, but I don't think it's going to. Look at this. Set, straight. Rough. I need a double here. Not crazy soon, but soon. Next level, 1.6. Ooh, that's going to cut me hard. That's going to cut me to 10 blinds. So it is going to be top 5 here. Just straight rips. Yeah. Look at this. Eights are good. Must be nice. Okay. $85 players left in this. There's so many short stacks. Like, so many players entered right as the fucking in the last like 10 minutes of late reg. Like, there's from 76 from 67 on down, it's 10,000 or less out of this 85. So I'm not safe, but I'm okay. Like, I can't jam this, and it sucks. Like, if I had nines here, I think I would jam, but he's never folding to me, right? But just having a little bit more than a starting stack is big here. Plus this rejam behind. Don't show me a 3. Yeah, that's a good jam. King Jack, Ace 7. Like, hilarious. It gives 0 fold equity, man. Why jam King Jack? Look at the 3 on the river. Oh, that's depressing. Oh. God. Yeah. It's close, but yeah. If I 3-bet, I've got too much of my stack in. I don't want to just call it because of these players behind. So, the jam is fine. What a fucking loser. Checks the flop, bets the turn, checks river. Like, you should only be betting that flop. The small open in first. I don't think anybody else... Well... Need one knockout every minute for it to end in 25 minutes. Sounds about right. I'm just going to raise the queens. We're trying to get it in. It looks strong, but I can't just open rip it. There's too many short stacks behind who will re-rip. This guy is hilarious. He's done this so many times, it's unfucking real. So many times. He's just ripped a ridiculous amount. I guess I'm going to get no action. Getting action from my friend over here. I mean, dude. I got 17K, still at half the average. I mean, we're already down to 20. Got another cash game. Nope. I'm 62nd out of 76. A lot of short stacks getting doubled. I mean, wow, really? Okay. I think I have to here. It kind of sucks. I'm just going to call this one. Limp calls raise jam. Made it through most of the table. Hey, I got it. Little flimmy. This player's too short. Look at this. How much do you love having aces? The rejam's kind of not great. Like, I know you want ISO, but what's the purpose? The big stack or the guy in the big blind's never going to call unless he's got something good. So what's the point of jamming? You just put all your stack at risk? So tempting. Little loose here. I mean, I'm getting fucking inf to 1. I have to call here and hope for a flush draw. God damn it. It's the strongest bet there is. This player limps out of first. I mean, I have 20 blinds. Honestly, I don't know if he's trapping or not, but I think I'd rather... What's this player calls? I'd rather just call. See what develops. I don't think we're going to see a lot of jams out of Drew. It's actually not bad if he jams and everybody folds. I can call. End up with the diamonds. Shouldn't be a lot of kings out there. I'm just going to bet big and never fold. Got move tables. Jamming from the small. Called. Come on, flat tire. Ah. He has to have an ace. This fucking loser has a fucking king. God damn, man. Can I fucking run worse? Shit. How does the big blind have a king? All in? Well, that was good. Hold. Hold. Nice. I mean, I guess running good there kind of counts. Look at this. I've got fucking 2 pair now. Versus 5s and ace 5. That's hilarious. Well, we made 50 bucks there. That was nice. Still got 200 chips. I'm still in it. I mean, I'm just getting it all in until whatever. Come on. Thank you. Hold. Oh, fuck you. The guy limp fucking... Or raise jam calls off with fucking pocket 5s. Raises minimum, calls the jam. Jesus. What an absolutely shit fucking show that was. Yeah, top 25 got paid. I had to jam. Hold. I was down to 28 chips, man. Maybe I got a chance here. It's down to 28. I got a shot. I got a foul ball. 9-7. Folding. Got sat out over here. The guy's just freaking out with the queen nine. I'm all in again. And there's 12 players left. I'm in 12th. Come on, Jack. One time. Jack, diamond. Jack. Jack. Ugh. That sucks. Fucking pocket fives knocking me out all over the place. Oh well. This is tense. There's 23 players left to the cash. Oh, this sucks. I hate living like this. I hate this. This is just... Top 45 get paid. I'm sitting 60th. Top 45 get paid, so we definitely need to get it in. All right, everybody fold. Everybody fold. Well, money's going in. I mean, I know he opens, but I need a 60-40. Come on. Really? He's got a fucking ace-8? You gotta be fucking kidding me. How fucking unlucky is that? Can't have fucking ace-king one time? I gotta be fucking dominated? Fuck you, man. What a fucking bad run that was in tournaments. Holy shit. I went fucking dead in that. Oh, that's fucking gross. Man, I just got scumped out of every single one. Oh, that's fucking gross. $30 all in. Fucking moron. Dun, 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 dun. So all I got left going here is cash games. I'm going to play out the free ones and take a little break. And then come back around 6:30 or 7 for the evening stream. Oh, 4-ball one time. Why the fuck? I get fucking... I can't even get the full rebuy here. What the fuck? I got over $3,200 in my account. I can't get a full rebuy. The fucking thing has to glitch out on me. What the fuck? Oh my god, that took for fucking ever. Aces, I got my reload. Re-raised. I mean, that's a shitty 3-bet to start with. I mean, what are you doing? Your raise wasn't even proper to start with. If he has jacks, I'm going to puke. Queens and kings usually don't know what to do here. Pocket tens can fuck up. Ace king suited still out there. Wow. Ace. Good! Fuck your face. Fucking idiot. Fucking moron. He didn't even squeeze that. Like, it wasn't even... It was a stupid fucking... Ugh. It wasn't even 3x. Sorry, I'm making notes. Hold on, I'm making the last of this note. Fucking donkey ass idiot. Alright. Cool. So, paid for all the entries. Paid for all the entries and ended up... Where are we at? Hold on. Let me bring it up. I think I paid for all the entries. Yeah. I paid for all the entries on WSOP and made $10. Down like 100 on ACR, but you know what, man? Not bad. I'll take it. Aces stood up twice. That's all it took today. Aces twice, and we got back all our buy-ins and made it. So I'm sitting at 32.84. I'm definitely going to come back later around 7 to play the night stream with the good tournaments at night. So I'll see you guys then. Stick around for the host, one of my favorites. Have a great day until I see you later.